Question 18. The diagram is a sketch. P is the point 24. Q is the point 48. Part A says find the vector P to Q. Give your answer as a column vector. So P is 2, 4, which means 2 across and 4 up, as the x value is 2 and the y value is 4. Q is 4, 8. So 4, 8. So that means the vector would be 2 to the right and 4 up to get from P to Q. So the column vector would be 2 to the right and 4 up. So positive 2, positive 4. So that's worth 2 marks. And the mark scheme says the first mark is for, or can be for, a method. We just put in the positions and worked it out logically. And the second mark is for an answer of 2, 4. You could have also taken away the vector, the coordinates. So you could have had 4, 8 minus the coordinate of P, which was 2, 4. So 4 take away 2 is 2, and 8 take away 4 is 4. And that would also be sufficient to show a method and also a mark. So it says vector QR is 6 minus 4. M is the midpoint of PQ. N is the midpoint of QR. Part B says find the vector MN. Give your answer as a column vector. So QR is 6 minus 4. So Q is 4, 8. And Q to R has a vector of 6 minus 4. That means 6 to the right and 4 down. So if Q is at 4, 8, that means R must be 6 to the right, so that will be at 10. And 4 down, so 8 take away 4, which would be 4. So it would be 10, 4. So R would be here with a coordinate of 10, 4. And x value is 10. Okay, so let me just write that down. So R, I've worked out to be 10, 4. Now M is the midpoint of PQ. So if we have a look at PQ, the midpoint is M. Now if P is at 2, 4 and Q is at 4, 8, I can see that M is going to be in the middle of that, so the X is going to be 3 and the Y is going to be 5. So M is going to equal 3, 5. No, sorry, 3, 6. As 6 is in the middle of 4 and 8. So 3, 6. So M is 3, 6. Now we could also use the formula to find midpoints. I'll just show you that now. So if P is 2, 4, I'll write that over here. P is 2, 4. And Q is 4, 8. We could find the average, the mean value of the x's and the y's. So the x would be 2 add 4 divided by 2. So 6 divided by 2, 3. And the y value of the midpoint would be 4 add 8 divided by 2. So that's 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So M, the midpoint, would equal or have a coordinate of 3, 6, which is what we said earlier. Okay. So we've worked out R, we've worked out the position of M. Now n is the midpoint of Q and R. So n is the midpoint of Q and R, which is here. And we're going to use that formula again and find averages. So R we worked out to be 10, 4. So n is the midpoint of QR. So the midpoint, the x value of the midpoint is going to be 4 add 10 divided by 2, which is 14 divided by 2, which is 7. And the y value of the midpoint is going to be 8 add 4 divided by 2, which is 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So n, the midpoint of Q and R, is going to be 7, 6. Okay, now it says find the vector mn, give your answer as a column vector. So from m to n, we have to take those away. So m to n is going to be 7, 6 minus 3, 6. So it would go 4 to the right and 0 up. 4 to the right and 0 up. Okay. Now, if we just have a look, just think logically, if m is at 3, 6 and n is at 7, 6, that makes sense. It just goes 4 to the right and none up. Okay, and that's it for question 18, part B. So I'll just write that on the answer line. Now, part B is worth 3 marks in itself. And let's have a quick look at the mark scheme. So the first mark is a method mark for finding m. Second mark could be for finding n. And the third mark for the column vector m to n, which is 4, 0. And that's it for question 18.